Halloween is in the air.
Ooh, yeah, it certainly is.
You can just feel that the devil's birthday's coming up.
Is that what you think Halloween is?
It's not. I'm very happy to be doing another Halloween special with you, Russell.
Yeah, man, this is great. This is the only thing I like about Halloween.
Me too, dude. Me too. Last year's one was, well, I want to say it was fun.
Yeah, that was
learned a lot about Buddy Hire.
That was a great episode. Yeah,
and then we were talking. Something we talked about on the last Halloween episode was clowning on the Monster Mash and I was saying you need to create the new Halloween anthem.
Right. Yeah.
Which I believe you did.
I mean, well, we both did. You know.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Most of this is you.
Fair enough, but it just seemed like let's hope it's just a 2020 Halloween thing.
Yeah.
And it's not still relevant next year.
Yeah.
So,
COVID-21.
Yeah.
The mutation.
So we can only play a short clip of this.
Or it'll get us kicked off.
Everything.
Yeah.
You know, we could get sued and...
You don't fuck with the Halloween monsters.
Yeah. So
that's who do you picture singing the Monster Mash? It's like a Dracula and a Frankenstein.
Well, it's supposed to be the scientist in the lab.
I never really paid that much attention.
The mad scientist, I guess.
The mad scientist.
Well, he has a monster on a slab in his laboratory.
Right? Is that how that's how you know? What if you went to the doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to you, good evening. You're like, oh, it's morning time. Oh. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were gonna play.
Yes. Sorry.
A short snippet of the Halloween song.
Y'all enjoy.
I was working in the lab late one night when my hunger began to put up a fight. So I looked and I grabbed the first thing in sight, and suddenly I was taking a bite.
He ate a bat.
I ate a Wuhan bat.
A Wuhan bat.
It was a Chinese
He ate a
bat.
bat.
It was a COVID bat.
He ate a bat.
I ate a Wuhan bat.
This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Matt's Grave and Excavations.
That's not.
No, I just don't speak Halloween languages, man.
What are you talking about?
Like Eastern Bloc. Halloween people, like where vampires come from. That's what I call it. Like just all of those are just Halloween languages.
Halloween language.
Yeah,
so they have a Halloween accent.
Yeah, I don't know where any of those things are really. Russia, but there's a bunch of other Halloween lands. Transylvania, where the fuck is that? It should just be its own place. Like the Vatican, like it's its own place.
Is it even a real place, or is it a fiction?
It's definitely a real place,
Okay.
dude. That's some fucking like...
I've never met anyone from there.
Darcy, 90 Day Fiance, definitely dating some guy from there. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Transylvania?
Yeah, like just a stupid place, dude.
He has a pronounced widow's peak.
Definitely, dude. I would love to say I'm from one of those places, but I'm not one of them.
Right.
Like there's a base in Transylvania,
do you
and I
think-
was born on the base, around normal people.
Do you think people from Transylvania are upset by the trans movement?
Probably. I bet they will get along with them, though, on the whole listening to terrible music thing. You know what I mean? It's all like electronic, I'd imagine.
Oh.
Like a place where you'd bite a bitch. You know what I mean? Some nightclub. You got on black light reactive contacts, and you bite a bitch. Maybe you turn her, maybe you don't. I'm leaving immediately, so I'll never find out. She might be a vampire now.
So, match grades like the first ad.
Oh, good. we got sidetracked.
A little bit.
They like that.
They like the ad. They wrote us in. Wrote us in? Mm-hmm. What? No, they wrote into us.
Whoa. They really like the ad.
Yeah. And they wanted to let us in on something. They said, also, this is Matt with Match Grade. Mm-hmm. Matt says, also, we have a special end of season sale on nighttime digs for all the big dicks getting rid of their wives so they can finally slang it to the rest of the thirsty girls in town. Use promo code Jonestown for a 20% discount.
20% off of what?
Yeah, right?
$500,000 to get rid of your wife's body? Yeah. Y'all, this show is not on the dark web. You can't be saying like that. By all means, I would love it if one of y'all did that.
Kill their wife?
Yeah, because with the big old dick. With your big dick. Kill her with that big dick. And then get rid of her body using Match Grade, and do not forget to use the promo code, because when y'all motherfuckers get caught, and you're gonna get caught,
probably,
I want that to be a part. I want people to look into this,
look into the show.
Yeah,
just a huge publicity stunt for the show.
Yeah, actually, it's now a 30% discount. We will cover that other 15%.
Yeah,
but we'll do it through a shell company.
10,
whatever that is. First, we're going to go find out what is a shell company. And then we're going to start a shell company. Yeah. Y'all, we're in this with you. We're not. I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying one of y'all do it.
But don't.
Right. You know what that sound means. You know what my eyes doing when you hear that. So y'all go kill your wife with Match Grade and Excavations.
And go free, visit them. Go free visit that them on, big dick.
Go visit them on Instagram. So you can see what's going on the page after the FBI locks it out so other people can't see it. You'll already be on there, baby. That's some Pizzagate shit.
All right,
that's Match Grade.
Match Grade and Excavation. Give us a call if you need a dig. Match Grade and Excavation. Give us a call, cause your dick's so big.
This episode of Good Morning Jonestown is brought to you by Silk City Hot Sauce.
So, did you get any candy for the trick-or-treaters?
Yeah, but I'll just end up eating it like always.
Okay.
How about you?
Haven't.
You haven't? Are you going to?
Probably not.
You're just going to make like a bowl of spaghetti and just like put each child, like give them a scoop in their bag?
Yeah, I'm just going to hand out Bible tracts.
Yeah. I don't know if spaghetti would taste good on candy, but let me tell you, you know what goes great on candy?
Silk City hot sauce.
You got it.
Hot
Nothing
damn.
better on a candy corn.
Ooh, spice up your corn.
Yeah, well then the mango tango.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good pairing.
The goes great on Reese's cups. Reese's Pieces.
What's
Is that your pet peeve?
What?
Reese's Pieces?
Who says that?
A lot of grown-ass people, dude.
Reese's Pieces?
Dude, Portland is the land of dudes on skateboards who are too old to be on skateboards. And people who say Reese's Pieces.
They say that here?
I swear to God, dude.
You've heard people say that?
Yeah, I can't stand it. It's obviously Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
You are so attached to that man's name being Reese that you're going to start pronouncing Pieces. That's why I want to tell people I'm actually a Reese's Pisces. What that is means I'm an empath. Which is just a Halloween fun fact for you guys. I'm an empath. What are you for Halloween? I'm an empath.
So you didn't finish. What sauce goes good on Reese's Pieces?
Taco Fiesta. Yeah, dude. That's the most Mexican of candies.
What?
Reese's Pieces.
You think?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, other than the shit we ain't ever heard of before. Like, everybody,
What makes...
Pocky.
What
you know
makes...
what I'm talking about? Pocky.
Yeah.
Ooh, Silk City goes great on Pocky, whatever that is.
What makes Reese's Pieces a Mexican candy? Please.
Just the whole E.T. You ever see E.T.?
What does that have to do?
I don't know. Aliens? They're aliens.
Illegal aliens.
I just get an alien vibe from Mexico. And I love it. As I've said before.
Well, the Mayans did just disappear.
Right. They're aliens.
They might have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
and they got statues that are bleeding and shit. That's some aliens, dude. So I link them with E.T. It's nothing racial about it. It's more
just
everything else.
Idiocy.
No. You don't get a vibe from them? Like they're like Native Americans.
An alien vibe.
Aren't they? They're Native Americans. But just,
they basically are.
They know about aliens too. So I think that they're also a Reese's Pieces culture.
Okay.
I mean, it's a compliment. I fucking love Reese's Pieces.
You can't say it right now.
That's because I'm a Reese's Pisces. So get you some Silk City hot sauce.
Yeah.
Goes great on popcorn.
Ooh, sure does. Caramel corn.
Just regular ass corn.
Yeah, on the cob, out of the can, creamed.
In your foot, in your hand.
What? Corns on your feet. Heal them with hot sauce.
Yeah, dude. Woo, whenever you pick them corns off and eat them because you're human garbage, put some Silk City hot sauce on that shit. Nothing says Halloween like someone eating the corns off their feet with Silk City hot sauce on it. That's some Halloween shit. Like they might be Michael Myers.
Yeah, and use promo code Jonestown
for 15% off.
A hugga hugga burning soul. 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 Soup city, soup city, soup city, soup city, soup.
Silk City hot sauce.
You better suck shots now.
Hey, so we got a cultural corner here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude.
Let's do it.
Jonestown Cultural Corner. Jonestown Cultural Corner. Jonestown Cultural Corner. Jonestown Cultural Corner.
Wow. So you changed the music again.
Well, I mean, that's one we've had before.
I recognize it.
What, are you not?
That's just like, yeah, hey, here's some literature. You know what I mean? It's just...
What?
It's got some literature for you. There's a message in there and you're not going to like it. Either way, who wrote in?
This is Mason.
Mason
from Spokane, Washington, I believe.
Mason from Spokane.
Mason said, "Hey guys, love the show. Think I have a cultural corner for you here because, well, I am a white guy with dreads who loves plant medicine, but is also an avid devil stick aficionado.
All right. Jesus. We've already got a lot to unpack.
Yeah. He says, in fact, I literally perform devil sticks while I collect signatures for the Decriminalize Spokane initiative related to the Decriminalize Nature movement. And this has seemed to attract more than a few supporters.
Okay.
All right. Here's one thing I need to make clear to you, though. I picked up devil sticking while I was using cocaine heavily.
I can picture you exactly who you are in my head.
He says, think about it. Just about the best way to entertain your mind on blow if you're not at a strip club or a brothel. Couldn't speak to that. Here's another thing.
I got one devil stick, and it ain't playing games.
But it does enjoy brothels.
Yeah. Nuru massage, perhaps.
So he goes on to say, I don't do blow anymore and have improved my skills at devil sticking. The more plant medicines I do. So yeah, you may have found a correlation there. But is it still a joke when you just saw me somewhere, most likely, and decided to talk about it on your podcast? Dude, I think he's on drugs.
Yeah.
Did that make sense to you?
No.
I read it verbatim.
So he thinks that we saw him performing.
And decided to make, I don't know, maybe he's joking. You probably didn't think I'd listen to your podcast, did you now? Well, guess what? I got you, bro. And yes, I am that stereotype, so feel free to continue to roast me like a pig on a steak. I'm fine with it, in fact, and also glad to hear Kratom saved you, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh, damn.
One of your Kratom brethren.
Yeah, I was going to attack him now. I like the guy. I don't know. We need to unpack this from the beginning. White guy with
dreads.
Okay, right there. That's racist. That's the new blackface.
No, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
It's black head. Black head.
That's already something else.
Well, he's got to be popped. What I do know, you used to do coke, devil sticks, dreads. I can picture you in my mind. You're like a bohemian Gandalf.
Yeah, plant medicine. Is he talking about weed or kratom?
I don't know. He said plant medicines.
Yeah, he did, plural.
So that could mean mushroom. What could
mushrooms too?
What could that mean?
Well, I think the decriminalized nature movement has something to do with mushrooms, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Glad you got off coke, Mason.
Yeah, but why were you doing devil sticks while you're on coke, man? That's when you need to be coming up with business ideas. You could have started a t-shirt company, man.
You could have written 14 scripts.
Yeah, man. They wouldn't have been any good, but still, the worst script better than the best devil sticks.
I mean, what if, like, is there upward mobility with devil sticking?
Is that in the Olympics? That's what we're asking.
Like, does that lead to like cool shit like the fire juggling and stuff?
It leads to definitely, I feel like the higher echelon would be like, yeah, I'm on a burlesque show. That's best case scenario. Yeah. You're on a burlesque show.
Yeah, I'm the opener for the burlesque show.
Which you could probably get some pretty good kratom at a burlesque show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not proud of these people. I'm not one of them.
We performed before a burlesque show, remember?
Yeah.
And so...
Old sweatshirt, I remember.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, you might, maybe not sweatshirt, but you probably could have gotten one of those girls with impressive devil sticking.
No, you probably could have gotten one of those girls with the cocaine.
Yeah.
Devil sticking, they'll forget that you're a devil stick guy if you got cocaine. So that's one notch against you. Shit, if you're going to be devil sticking, stay on cocaine. That's whenever I want everyone to live a clean, healthy life, plant medicines only. But if you're devil sticking, I mean, that's one of those things where it's like, if I turn 90, I'm trying heroin. It's like, if I do devil sticks, I'm just going to be on coke all the time.
So, you know, this is the first Cultural Corner that's written us on Facebook. So you can see his profile picture here.
And I was correct. Bohemian Gandalf, dude. I like the look.
Yeah, that's a good look. It's a good
look. I wouldn't do it. But I mean, I like it.
Honestly, dude, Mason, look, I'll tell you this. I, once upon a time, may have ended up as a white guy with dreadlocks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wanted them before I had long hair.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, I wanted him when I had short hair.
Mm-hmm.
And, talking about like the 90s.
Yeah.
When white
Amber was the color of your energy.
Right. And white guys with dread, that was, you totally pull that off in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, this guy, more power to him, dude. His plant medicine's keeping him surviving, dude. Because up here in the Pacific,
I think he looks cool.
I think he looks cool, but I'm saying the Pacific Northwest, I feel like a haircut like that could get you killed by Antifa.
Nah, dude, not
You don't
in
think so?
Spokane. He's not in downtown Portland, dude.
Well, come to downtown Portland. I want to fight with you on your side.
I'm just happy he looks like kind of a hippie, which I like. I'm a bit of a hippie myself.
I like everything about him. Looks cool, sounds cool. Only thing, devil sticks.
I don't even mind the devils. I just, like, if I was going to spend that much time to learn something with sticks, I would just learn to play the drums.
Damn, shots fired at you, Mason. Fuck.
Hey, he might already play the drum. I'm not
He played something.
And it's like, yeah, you might have been on the street on drugs, but like those dudes that play the buckets, that shit's dope, dude.
Yeah.
I was in Denver once and I stood and watched a guy play buckets for like 45 minutes and I gave him $20.
Yeah.
Because he was so good.
Nice.
Did anyone ever give you $20 for devil sticking?
That is true, man. He's got you there, Mason.
I'm not trying to get,
I feel like here's the thing, man. He's doing it at the legalized
Legalized Nature or something? I think
legalized
it's about
nature, and then I feel like you're doing a disservice to nature with the devils, only with the devil sticks. I feel like the devil sticks are hurting the cause.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with the devil sticks, you're probably only getting people to support legalizing mushrooms who would already support legalizing mushrooms. Like the kind of people you need, like motherfuckers with briefcases and jobs and mortgages and shit.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna
clown on you.
Not as well as we will,
Right.
But
you can't roast. You can only roast the ones you love and people with devil sticks.
I will say, I have more respect for devil sticking than being a juggalo.
I don't.
Really?
I feel like those things are synonymous. Like, he may have never heard the Insane Clown Posse, but he's a fucking juggalo. He does some devil sticks and shit. You know what I mean?
That's not... I don't think that's fair, dude.
It is.
I don't think that's
true.
fair
That's science, dude.
Dude,
the band Slipknot is in a separate band completely, yet they are juggalos. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're juggalos. Devil sticks. I can't think of if part of his devil stick act involves having a ferret on his shoulder. Is the only way. It's the only way that he just smells like piss. That's the only way he could be more of a juggalo than he already is.
Or, if he was actually a juggalo.
I don't know. I feel like juggalo is an apprenticeship for people with the devil sticks, dog.
I feel like that can just be some like hippie shit. Like you go to some hippie festival like Bumbershoot or Swanee or some shit. Like you're gonna see devil sticking, and you're not gonna see any Insane Clown Posse fans.
Yet there's juggalos there. Juggalo to me is
an umbrella
like
term.
Antifa.
It's an umbrella term.
It's an idea. You know what I mean? There's everything in there, dude, but I can think of few things. Maybe a fushigi. You remember a fushigi?
No.
In the late 90s, they sold, like David Bowie, those balls that he used in Labyrinth where he's floating them all on his hands. They sold one on TV and it's like, do the prayer crawl. And it was like an infomercial. It's called fushigi. That's some juggalo shit. I guarantee you he knows what a fushigi is. That's the fucking brother of the devil sticks. That's his Chinese brother. Japanese fushigi. That sounds like.
I mean, that could go several.
That sounds like a Bobo TV.
It's a fushigi.
Yeah. It's the devil sticks of TVs.
What about like
It's got a ferret nest.
What about those Benoit balls? Where do those fall into?
That is, that's like Indian fushigi. Like, there's a book on how to use them. Don't let your kids see it. That's the Adam and Eve version of Fuji. AdamandEve.com.
We weren't ever supposed to say their name on the show.
Bleep it out.
Fuck them. They can't still be monitoring us.
No, probably
that was
not.
like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, we ran them way off.
If y'all don't know about that, you haven't listened from the beginning.
Yeah. We got in a turf war.
A turf war.
Dude, we got in a derf war.
What is derf?
That's like your taint.
Is it?
Yeah, some people call it a derf. You never heard that? My derf.
No.
Grundle?
That's
Taint?
Grundle. I've heard
Grundle?
of taint. Yeah.
Taint, Grundle, derf.
Gooch.
Mr. Dick.
I've heard gooch.
Kick the right of the gooch. Ooh.
I've never heard. What was it?
Derf.
Derf.
Yeah.
If I knew Fred Durst, that's
Yeah.
what I'd call him.
You know what?
Derf.
You know what I'm gonna bring back? Chode.
Chode.
He had a fucking chode.
See, I've heard you have one definition of chode, which I've heard other people use, but then I've also heard people refer to the taint as the chode.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've heard a very short, fat penis is a chode.
That makes sense because it's like a toad.
It's like a chode.
Like a chubby little
It's a fucking
toad.
chode. Yeah, it's a fucking chode.
It's like a skull can.
Yeah, dude. King chode. They couldn't circumcise it if with a fucking...
Shit looks like a coaster. His dick's soft.
Shaving the base to make it look longer. Took a hunk out of
You're
it.
trying to shave the base, but you keep nicking the rim of the head.
Circumcise yourself. He tried to shave the base and he circumcised himself. I like picking I like picking the funniest celebrities to say are uncircumcised. You know, I'll do a post like that on Twitter every once in a while. I'll just be like, so my mom's cousin dated Tom Hanks briefly in the 80s. Long story short, he's uncircumcised. So just thought you guys would be interested in that. Have a nice weekend. Then I said, Tucker Carlson.
Tanks for the schmegma. We had this friend in college and we knew he was uncut.
Yeah.
And we used to just fuck with him all the time
Yeah.
about schmegma.
Yeah.
How often do you get a Q-tip and clean your foreskin?
I always pictured it with a butter knife. You know?
No, dude, one of those little spoons, like those little tiny spoons that people collect. Just scoop it out.
It's like, yeah, I got a huge dick. And you're like, yeah, but it smells like a belly button. So no one gives a shit.
You know, like, sometimes depending on like what you've been wearing, you get in the shower, like a belly button lint thing comes.
Yeah.
Do you think that happens?
Yeah.
In their dicks?
Yeah. But it's wet. You know what I mean? It's like fucking...
It's wet and sticky.
It's like nut cheese. You know? It's fucking nut cheese and the end of your penis where you want a woman to put her mouth on. Good luck with that, buddy. Sure, peel it back.
Where did we get? How did we go from Mason's Cultural Corner letter
Oh, shit.
to talking about uncircumcised penis?
I don't know. I forgot about the cultural corner. Mason, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
We love you, dude.
do
Devil
love
sticks
you.
and all, man.
No, thank
For
you so
real.
much. We appreciate you listening. Come through whenever we get a show.
Yeah, when we get a live show again, come down to Portland and we'll. You can be our opener. You can devil stick,
Dude, yeah, you totally fucking can, dude.
But I get.
We'll do Kratom together. We're gonna see how good you're at that on Kratom.
I'll make.
What strain of Kratom makes you good at devil sticks? So I know which one to avoid. It ain't that dang ma. It ain't that dang ma. Happy Halloween, Mason.
Happy Halloween, dude. I got your text. You heard from Dr. Koff?
Yeah. Yeah. He came by a couple days. Whatever day we had that really full harvest moon, he came by.
Oh yeah,
that night.
Well, Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So was she with him?
Who, the weird gypsy woman that's with him all the time now?
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Awesome.
It was just a weird sort of like, you know how my dogs are. Like, as soon as people come over, they just start loving on them and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, when he came by, I wouldn't say, like, the dogs, they weren't, like, scared isn't the right word. They weren't scared. They were, like, I guess, revering him.
What? Like they kind of submitted to him or something?
No. They were honoring.
Wait, how? So you
treating him the way I want to be treated by them.
So you don't think it's because of the rabies? I mean, why would they?
Maybe it is from the rabies. I don't know. He said he's better than that, had a new product. So he had what he said was the balding cure.
Shit, that could be huge.
He said he wants to make some scratch. But we can't sell it.
Oh, yeah? Why? What is it? Side effects or something?
I don't know if it's a side effect or just the effect. He ain't bald.
Well, that's good.
He has he's all hair. I can see his lips, but he just looks different. Like
his whole body?
I don't know.
But like what you could see.
Covered in hair.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
And he just looks different. Like his eye, like even his eyes. Like, you know, he always had those beautiful piercing eyes. And when I saw him the other night, I swear to God, I swear to God, I thought I was talking to Michael J. Fox.
What?
His eyes just look different.
Huh. Well, was he acting strange?
Yeah. Yeah. He was itchy.
Okay.
Or scratchy. I wouldn't say I don't know how he felt. He wasn't itchy. He was scratchy, though.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, he's covered in hair.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess that could make you scratch.
But I wouldn't call this I guess it's a baldness cure in the way that you'll appreciate being bald after you see this. Like, I'd rather be bald than look how he looks.
Because you still look like a human when you're bald. Is that what?
Exactly. And he was acting erratic, but that's been usual since he got the rabies, you know?
Yeah.
Not foaming at the mouth, but he's got villain mouth.
What? Like fangs and shit?
Well, I wouldn't call it fangs, but it's like his incisor. Is it incisor?
I think so. Or his canines?
The sharp canine. The sharp tooth.
Yeah.
It was sharper
than you remembered, or
than it should be.
Yeah.
And I knew a vampire bartender, and I'm saying that.
Right. Wow. So let me get this straight. It's a full moon.
Yes.
Dr. Koff, who recently we know had eaten bats, contracted rabies.
Correct.
And has been searching for a baldness cure.
Yes.
Shows up at your house covered head to toe in hair. Michael J. Fox eyes. And villain, what did you say? Villain teeth?
Villain mouth.
Villain mouth.
Yeah.
Was he howling or anything?
No.
Well, I mean,
what, are you retarded?
Well, it kind of sounds like you're implying he's a wolf man or some shit.
I mean, he's not a wolf man.
Yeah.
Wolf man is kind of fantastic. I wouldn't call him a wolf man. He was
okay.
Dog man.
Okay. Okay.
He's a dog man.
Well, maybe that's our market. You know, maybe there's a small percentage of people out there who want to become a dog person.
Yeah, I guess if you're Kid Rock, get on the website, order some.
Why him?
Doesn't he seem like he'd want to just like not be Kid Rock anymore?
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is it going to get us in any trouble if we sell that shit? I mean,
I don't care.
Okay. All right, well, you guys get on the website and...
Happy Halloween. Do you believe that people like sacrifice animals?
I mean, I know people do. That's
You know people
well,
that
I
don't
do
know
them
like,
personally,
Have
but
you ever known?
I mean, I know like voodoo and shit. They'll like sacrifice chickens
yeah,
and
but
goats
we ain't
and
talking
stuff.
about that.
What are you talking about?
Like to the devil. Well, I guess that is the devil, voodoo. That's of the devil. But no, what I'm saying is like, I know that's just one of the things you always hear about, but I don't know anyone. Like, I guess that's something you wouldn't necessarily tell your friend. Like, by the way, I kill rabbits and sacrifice them to the Babadook that lives in my garage. You know, they wouldn't tell you, but like that's, I don't know who to picture is sacrificing, whether it's like Hillary Clinton,
Jake.
Yeah, Jake. He's way too into serial killers. You know, he probably kills animals.
Probably.
Yeah. But he's like sacrificing chicken, hoping he can get an erection. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, devil spirit. Be my spiritual boner pill.
He's sacrificing the chicken to pay for his Chinese Viagra.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I've killed a goat before for sure.
What? You can't.
Dude, whenever we were kids and you'd go to the zoo on a field trip and the goats, I remember the goats were on the way out. And I don't know if everyone knew that goats will eat fucking anything, but we'd always have the adhesive name badge with our school and all the information. We would wear it on our shirts on this field trip because there's so many kids. And I would always just take it off and feed it to the goat before we left. And I was like, all right, bye, zoo. You know, I wonder if that adhesive killed them.
No, dude. The goats can eat all kind of shit.
Yeah, I just feel like glue might.
Dude, my dad grew up on a farm and they had goats. And he was like, yeah, they'll eat anything. We watched them eat fucking oil cans.
Oil can?
Yeah,
they're like Chinese people, dude. They'll fucking eat anything. All this shit out of the ocean with spikes on it and stuff. You know what I mean? Like in an aquarium. I gotta go to the aquarium, get lunch.
Yeah.
Some fucking sea creature. I ain't never seen a fish before, but I've eaten so much seafood. Just this one thing just looks like a rock. Tastes like one also, but this is China and we eat that here.
Yeah, dude. He said,
We'll give y'all a virus. We don't give a fuck. That's how weird I'm eating. I'll start a fucking virus because I'm the goat of people. I can say that because they're fucking doing ethnic cleansing right now. Fuck China.
It's no coincidence, you know, that the goat is the symbolic animal of Satanism.
Dude.
Right?
That's like, some devil shit, dude. A bat. Yeah. See, that's how these Illuminati, I almost said these people. This is how these people do it. It's right in your face because they're bound by God's law too.
What?
They speak in
Wait, who, the Chinese or the Illuminati?
just the goddamn devil, Chinese people. They're playing cosmic chess with Jesus, and I am not on their side. I'll tell you that. Have we tried dumping holy water on China? Maybe we can fix these fucking people.
just send a bunch of exorcists over there.
Dude, I think it might do something. That's where I'm at right now. Been watching a lot of Halloween movies, a lot of celebrity ghost stories. For you people, I hate Halloween. I'm doing it for y'all. And now I've convinced myself that Chinese people in general are the Antichrist of the Bible.
The whole...
Yeah, all the plagues.
2 billion of them.
All of them. It's Satan's army. Locusts. They fucking look like locusts.
What?
No, frogs. What is it? Something in the Bible that is dead on talking about Chinese people. I think it's frogs.
There's no plague of frogs. That's not in there.
No, it says something like they came out of the beast's mouth or something. I don't know. It sounds like China. Coronavirus. How dare you give that a Mexican name? That's a Chinese virus. Y'all need to call that shit, I don't know what.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, the fucking Jackie Chan sniffles. Still don't know anyone that has it.
You know the president.
Yeah. He's on our side with Jesus. Not right now. He went to go pay hush money to a sex worker. But when he comes back, he's going to be leading Jesus' army. He's like, you eat McDonald's? I don't know you.
I never knew you.
Yeah.
Depart
you have
from me.
access to the world's best private chefs, and you eat McDonald's?
Yeah.
I never knew you. I cast you into
The belly of the beast. Well, you already.
Congratulations, you're Chinese. Going to hell. Going to hell.
So, did you have any scary stories that your scariest story? That's what, was it Derek? Or was it Derek who wanted us to tell our scariest stories? Someone on Patreon.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. You guys see who loves you more.
No, all right, y'all. Sometimes I don't see it. I don't get it in the email.
He said, what's the scariest thing that ever happened to you? To each of us. You know,
What do you mean, like real scary or like paranormal?
Well, it's Halloween, so because I thought about that too. I was like, you know, a lot of things that happened to me that were scary are not creepy,
Right.
and a lot of things that happen to me that are creepy are not scary. And I think for Halloween, it kind of has to be creepy and
Right.
scary.
We can tell the scariest thing that happened to us down the road. This is a Halloween episode. Let's
Right.
tell the creepy.
What?
Y'all will think I'm retarded.
Well, let's hear it.
When I was a kid, we had this doll at the house.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we got like this doll, but it was like passed down from the family. I don't remember,
Right.
but it was passed down, and it was creepy as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
it was as tall as me.
Oh, yeah. As a
I was
child.
little. I
Yeah,
was
of course.
little,
Yeah.
you know. And one time I had this dream that I like came out of my house, and the house had like a chimney on it, even though our house didn't have a chimney.
Yeah.
And this doll was hiding around the corner.
Mhm.
And then I walked out, and it jumped out and was like trying to kill me.
Right.
And then after that,
Yeah.
like not in a dream, in my real life, I was just always scared of the doll.
Yeah.
That's the end. Like really scared of it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That never happened other than the dream, but I was
Right.
scarred.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I'll do jokes about how I was molested, even though I wasn't molested.
Right.
It's that, like, it scared me enough as a child that I feel like I have the same level of PTSD from that as other kids do about being molested. I was super scared of it.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
All right.
And when my mom passed away 3 years ago, and my dad's an older man,
Yeah.
and straight up, as soon as he's gone, that thing's going in the garbage.
What if that's when the curse starts? When you throw it away?
I mean, I could take that doll now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll beat her fucking ass. She's way littler than me. She can't, like, hold it. It's plastic hand. Like, I'll kill that doll.
Yeah.
Still thrown it in the garbage.
Yeah. Maybe we should have it on the show.
Nah, dude. See, then you're inviting it in. That's how you get an Annabelle. Serious.
Okay.
Once you invite it, you gotta just ignore it. Give it a nice spot in the house as like a let it look out the
Offering or
window
something. Yeah.
and want to be out there if it does come alive and not in the home.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be nice to toys. Seriously. Seriously, I see all my friends just throwing their kids' toys across the fucking room like it's garbage. It's like, put that Elmo down with a little bit of respect. Let your wife throw it around. That way, if when it comes alive, it'll kill her, not you. You'll be like, you fucking remember me.
So be nice.
I put you on the couch.
Be nice to
Toys, toys, toys.
fucking toys in the rare, unlikely event that they come to life
Crazier things have happened.
to murder you. Have they?
Had to.
You think?
Had to.
You think?
You don't
something-
think on this whole world nothing crazier has happened than a fucking doll coming
What do
alive?
we mean by crazier? Because, like, if we're talking about, like, more scientific, more like science defying than an inanimate object.
But science
suddenly
is just
springing
magic
to
that you
life.
haven't figured out yet. No.
No.
Magic is just science that you haven't figured out yet.
Probably. So,
So
like,
there's some evil science that's bringing these dolls to life.
Okay.
You'd probably call it magic with a K at the end. Some devil shit you're into. Which that's kind of inviting shit in, too.
Okay.
Look, I don't believe none of that stuff. But I still wouldn't fuck with a Ouija board.
Really?
No, hell no, dude.
Really?
Never. Fuck no. Because you're inviting shit in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not afraid of that shit, I guess.
I mean, I like to think I wouldn't be afraid if my house was haunted.
Right.
But that doesn't mean I'm be like, I'm so not scared of ghosts, I invite y'all in. Come on in, devil. I'm not afraid of you.
Why is everything the devil?
I know you don't believe in any of this. But if a scary ghost in your house, you don't think that would have something to do with the devil?
I mean, if we're talking about ghost in the, traditional sense of a trapped soul, then no, because if the devil was involved, why wouldn't they be in hell?
No, but that's not just a trapped soul. I'm talking about one that wreaks havoc on your life.
Yeah, I just don't think that's going to happen.
You think God's going to be in a doll? That's the devil, dude.
I just don't think if the devil was real, that would be the most ineffective way to do any sort of damage.
Yeah.
Like, let me become a doll.
But that's what Mickey Rourke is.
What?
The devil doesn't only use toys. He'll get in people too. Mickey Rourke. You've seen him lately?
No.
If you went to hell and that thing walked up to you, he looks like 6ix9ine's dad. I don't even know who that rapper with it looks like a demon.
Does he?
That is the fucking devil, dude.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Either way,
I think the devil is in your head.
not me.
I wish you all could see the look on his face.
The look of confidence?
The look of false confidence.
That's the look of blessed assurance. Now yours is gonna be probably like did mushrooms and played a Ouija board or some shit like that. Yours is gonna be like something you met the devil on a I almost said a DMX trip. That's where you do a DMX amount of DMT, which is a lot, enough to make you impersonate a federal officer, even though you're a very recognizable famous person that's known for just being trouble.
Oh man, but no, the thing I had in mind for this segment I was also on acid, but it was back when my wife and I had, were pretty early dating, maybe not even a year, right? And it was 4th of July, and I used to have this tradition all through my 20s where I would trip on the 4th of July just because, people get drunk and do dumb shit. I would
freedom, man.
Yeah, it's my independence, And so we took acid. And we had just the most fun. Like, we fucking rode around on bikes with fucking giant sparklers, like giggling like children. Just had a great time. Fucking discovered that for the first time that blowing bubbles for our dog is one of the funniest things you could ever watch, especially when you're, on acid. I just had a beautiful, magical afternoon, early evening, right? So then it's, nighttime, and that thing that'll happen more so on acid than any other psychedelics I've done, where you'll be like, oh, I'm sober now. Like it has these waves that kind of come and go. Yeah. And toward the end, they start getting really far. They start getting like real spaced out. And so you'll be like, oh, I'm sober now. Everything, I feel really normal. I feel like I could do stuff, And so we decided it was, kind of late, and we were going to get in my fucking car and drive to the drive-thru, right? As soon as we get in the car, you have that feeling where you're like, I'm a a little more fucked up than I thought. But I'm okay. I'm all right. So I back out of the drive into the road, you know, kind of like back out and pull forward. And my lights, first, I didn't even see it at first. Linda saw it. I hear her screaming the most just horrific, but like I thought someone was trying to get in her door. Like it was like a horror movie scream that would not stop. And I looked and there was this guy who was so close to the car. I don't see how I didn't hit him in this moment, right? And he's right in front of the car where we just whipped out into the road, and he's not wearing a shirt, big guy, kind of fat, and he's holding his shirt and he's chewing on it. And he's got the most like dead-eyed horror movie look, just completely emotionless eyes, and he's just staring at us, chewing on this fucking
Dude, that's
t-shirt.
like a fucking zombie movie.
And dude, it felt like we were in a horror movie. Like I was fucking I got so
and
heightened.
she saw it too?
Oh yeah. No, like she saw it first. And that's why she was screaming. And then I saw it and I was like, holy fucking shit, what the fuck? Like I was like, oh my God.
You turned into Joe Pesci in fucking Home Alone.
So dude, so we just like just sit there screaming, both of us.
Yeah.
Just screaming with our lights on this
It's like
guy.
some Wayne's World shit.
And dude, he's just sitting there staring at us, chewing on his shirt. And finally he walks around, and I just went to the end of the street and just sat at the stoplight and watched him in the rearview mirror, like walking away. And then we were both like, I want to go back home.
Yeah.
Right? Like that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
So we get back home and we're freaked out. You know, we get inside and, you know, I'm like, did I hit him with my car? Like, I'm so fucked up that I'm like, maybe that's why he was staring at us so strangely. On retrospect, it all made sense, right? It was the 4th of July. He had been out. He was probably wasted, and it was hot because it was fucking July in Florida. And so he was like walking home in a drunken stupor, and then this car pulls out in front of him, and he, you know, it makes sense.
Yeah.
When you're not on a head full of acid.
Right.
But it was like, and so then, you know, I'm like, what if I hit him? Like, what, you know, oh my God, like, what if I like ran over his foot or something? And then Linda is like, oh my God, he was black. What if he thinks we're racist? Right? So then we start worrying that he is going to get a bunch of his friends,
Bunch of his homies.
to come back and fucking, you know, torment us or
Burn a
fucking-
cross in your lawn? What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Dude, we were fucked up. That's what happened.
Y'all were retarded, dude.
And so,
What if he thinks we're racist?
so we stayed up all night. We were just in the living room. We had a mattress on the floor in the living room, which was something we used to like to do when we would like take drugs, because I had the projector in the living room, you know? And so we just got all the things that could be like used as weapons.
Yeah.
In the house.
Yeah.
And had them like next to the bed.
Like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone. Russell, did y'all watch Home Alone?
No, we were on acid and we made
You were building booby traps in your
a
house?
mistake. We made a big mistake. And we were like, hey, I can drive
Yeah.
right now.
And you hit a black man because you're racist.
But dude, that was the closest I've ever been.
I'm picturing Private Pile.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a black Private Pile.
He's
from
not black?
Full Metal Jacket.
Vincent D'Onofrio is not black?
You know his name.
No.
So dude, like that was the closest I've ever been to feeling like I was in an actual horror movie.
Yeah, nothing with ghosts, though.
Oh, like no stories with ghosts?
Just fucking with you, dude. Of course you don't.
I mean,
That sounds horrifying.
I've encountered, entities, you might say, on psychedelics, but
What if
no ghosts. Actually, dude, the very first time I ate mushrooms was the night I found out my best friend Neil died in a car wreck, and I told you he fucking came and talked to me.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a ghost story.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
really.
is.
It just, there was nothing scary about it. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to, say goodbye to my friend. But I guess, yeah, that's probably
Yeah, that's
nothing.
I think you're an empath. Only when you're on mushrooms, though. That's how you'll get your prescription for them when they legalize them, dude.
Yeah, guys, we got an initiative on the ballot here in Oregon.
It would have been funny if you and your wife convinced yourselves that he did think that you're racist, and then he was going to go get his buddies and come back and like hate crime y'all or whatever.
Right.
And take y'all out for take y'all out for So no, y'all convinced that okay, so what if you and your wife, I'm trying to get it out right. What if you and your wife convince yourselves that he did think y'all were racist for that and was going to get his buddies and coming back and y'all, we have to kill him. we can't let him tell them. We have to hide our racism. You think anyone's ever murdered someone hide their being outed as a racist?
Well, dude, I'm just glad, because the reality of feeling like I was in kind of like a zombie movie. If I was really in a zombie scenario and I backed out my car and there was a zombie right, I'd just fucking drive right over him. Yeah. So I wasn't. Yeah. I had some semblance of fucking.
And then the cops show up and he's like, "What happened?" It's like, "Officer, you haven't heard? The zombie apocalypse is happening right now. You'll hear. Just wait.
Just wait.
They're gonna call you."
Yeah, I figured you'd have gotten the call by now.
Yeah. You'll see in a minute. I'm not a dangerous, crazy person. I'm a hero, really. Give me your gun.
Jesus. So that happened.
Dude, I went to church with these two Samoan twin brothers who were they were party animal dudes that went to Escambia High School. Yeah. They were just it was wild and crazy motherfuckers. They were cool and fun to hang out with.
Right.
And I only hung out with them one time and never hung out with them again. Outside of church shit, we'd have fun at church shit.
Right.
Whatever. Their mom forced them at gunpoint to go to church. And but I went to a party with them one time and it was on the beach.
Yeah.
And it was some huge fucking nice house, dude. And on the stairwell, there was this family photo of this girl's whole family.
Yeah.
It was very nice, dude. And these dudes were, they were like the rock. They were families, professional wrestlers from Pensacola.
Right. Yeah.
They're giant motherfuckers, dude. And this motherfucker just took that family photo and walked out. No one was paying attention. He just saw these drunk people and he just took it and we walked out.
For what?
I don't know.
What did he do?
This is all these little. These little red flags is why I never hung out with him again. Remember he threw it off the bridge, the 3-mile bridge when we were coming back. I don't know why he did that. And I was like, that's bully stuff. But I'm on y'all's side, so I'm enjoying the power.
It's kind of funny.
It's fun. Actually, let's beat up that guy. Y'all beat up that guy.
No, man, we used to do fucked up shit. My friend worked at that Del Champs in Gulf Breeze, and they used to throw out expired Little Debbies and, the generic versions of Little Debbie. Mm-hmm. And so he would take them all, and we would drive around and throw them at people. We'd go out to the beach, you know, at night where there's people all walking around, going to bars and shit. Yeah. And we just hit them in the face with Twinkies.
Yeah. Dude, have I ever told you about whenever we used to throw fruit at cars and the baseball players when we ended up in that blind guy's house? Did I ever tell you that?
No.
What? Dude, when my parents were building their house, we lived in this little subdivision off Stefani Road in Cantonment.
Yeah, Gwen Stefani Road?
Not just Stefani. I don't know if it's named after her. It might be. It's next to old helicopter field. I assume that's where assume that's where Gwen helicopters in when she comes to Pensacola.
So what now?
So we used to there was this nice development called Milestone. out there. And like, it was me and these kids, and we all lived on 4th Street next to each other. One of them was a baseball player at Tate High School. One of them was this redneck ass dude named Ricky. I'll tell you about Ricky another time. A bunch of people. This one dude, Chris, who's just like, if you Google him now, you can see what meth does on his mugshots. Dude, it's insane. I've never seen anything like it. It's like every 3 months he gets. He's got a new one, and on it the address says homeless. So now he made
it.
Yeah, woo.
He made it to the bottom.
Yeah, dude, he fucked up. I would run from that guy, avoid at all costs. But anyways, all of our streets came out and dead ended on Stefani on this big subdivision. Mm-hmm. And there were these bushes there. And we used to like do shit like we'd line up bricks across the road and people ride and bust their tires and we'd all run off, you know. We were throwing fruit. One time. And this dude, Carl, the big baseball player, dude, he threw a fucking watermelon and it went through the front. It just went right through the front windshield, dude. This person pulled off. So we all ran, and we'd do it right when it started getting dark. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now it was pitch black, dude, and they got cops out there, and we all run. And I guess they saw us run into Carl's house, the baseball player who did it. Yeah. And his dad was blind, dude. And his dad was sitting in the living room. Have I told it on the store?
I don't think
you show.
I don't think so.
Dude, we're all hiding on the floor, like ducked down on the floor. It's pitch black. His dad's sitting in there, and there is a spotlight coming through the window, shining on his dad's head, and his dad has no idea that any of this is coming on. And he's like, Carl, who are you here with? And he's like, oh, just my friends, Dad. We were just playing football. And he's like, oh, okay. All the while he's got this spotlight on him or whatever. He's like, what are y'all doing? He's like, oh, we're going to go to my room. We're all on the fucking floor, dude. Didn't get caught.
Nice.
If we were black kids, they would have shot us.
Listen to this full 2-hour Halloween conversation by joining the Good Morning Jonestown Patreon for as little as $1 a month.